Hello everyone, and welcome back. It's me, Mumbles. We are gonna be playing some Beacon Pines. I'm so excited. I played the demo of this a while ago. I don't remember exactly when it was. I want to say it was like last spring. Hello there, kids. Hello. Meow purrs. Oh, there it goes. That's one video. I have to figure out where it's at on my OneDrive so it's not constantly downloading it. Hello. We're gonna play Beacon Pines. We're working. We're doing things. We're gonna play games. We're gonna play Beacon Pines. I don't know if you were here when I played it originally on a demo. It's a really cute, creepy, cute narrative story. Hand drawn. The music's really cool. The characters are really cool. My favorite character so far is Arlo. He's like this little orange tabby cat. He's so cute. Yeah, it's available today on Game Pass, on Switch, on PC, on Steam, so you can play it pretty much anywhere. But we're gonna jump in. We're gonna start it. Cool. It's cool. I don't want to do new game because I haven't new gamed it yet. So the premise is like you're in a book. You're the reader slash storyteller, I guess, because you find words throughout the game that can change the outcome of the game. So it's very much storybook-esque. So let's get into it. Dear reader, yes, that's me.
Allow me to introduce you to my book. Though it might at first appear like many books you've come across, it is far from ordinary. You may, therefore, have some misunderstandings about its nature. The story that awaits you has not been fully told. In fact, its conclusion is not yet known, even to myself.
So cool thing, they added voice overs. I don't know if it's throughout the entire game, but when I originally played it, this part wasn't voiced over, if I remember correctly.
It is in that way that my book is special. It is in that way that you are special.
I am special.
Without you, there is no story. Chapter 1. Normal isn't what it used to be. This is a story about change. Nestled in a shallow valley is the town of Beacon Pines. Far from the town square, across the river, past the neglected welcome sign, a young boy walks alone at dawn. His name is Luka Van Horn, and like you, dear reader, he's here for a reason.
The transition's so cool. Where's Luka? Say hi to Luka. He's a little, like, goat reindeer thing. I don't know what he is, but he's adorable. Hey, Dad. How are things going? Today's the first day of summer vacation. I start middle school next year, I guess. I was 6 years old when you died, and it's been 6 years now. From here on out, you'll have been gone longer than we were here. It feels like you should mean something. Mom always said that this tree was your favorite spot in the world. Me too. Oh, he's so cute. Look at his little tear. There's Arlo. Hey, Luka. I knew I'd find you here.
Rolo was Luka's closest friend.
It does. It's kind of... So that the way that they described it originally, the developers, is like, think Stranger Things, kind of creepy. Like friends together going on an adventure trying to solve a mystery in the town. That's like their angle on it. Okay. Rolo was Luka's closest friend.
He possessed many fine qualities, but subtlety was not one of them.
Well, after I banged on your door till your gran answered, and after I checked the pond and climbed up the treehouse, then I knew I'd find you here.
Rolo only noticed the tears welling in his friend's eyes, and the flowers on the grave.
Oh yeah, right. You and your mom always did this on your dad's birthday. Yeah. I didn't know if you were going to keep doing it now that your mom's gone too. She's not gone. She's just missing. Sorry, I meant to say she's went missing. She's gonna come back, Rolo. Of course she is. Okay, Dad, see you next time. I think I'm ready to get out of here. Sure, lead the way. Damn parents. Always going missing. I don't think there's anything I can pick up here. Look at his hops. Dandelions! Make them all fly away. Whoop. Tickle. So those are like the words that I was mentioning. You find words throughout the game doing different things. I was telling me to push a button. Tickle.
Wonderful. I had a good feeling about you from the moment you opened my book. That charm is a very special thing. Very special indeed. Keep hold of it for now. Its purpose will reveal itself soon enough.
Well, now I want to make all of them disappear. Do it again. If I saw a field of dandelions, I'd totally just run through them all. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. The whole reason I was looking for you. I was wondering if you ever get to that. I found the perfect way to start our summer. How's that?
Rolo looked to the side suspiciously.
Not here. They might be watching. They? Who? Shh, not so loud. We need to do this in a secure location. Mission control. All right, I just have to tell Gran and then we can head out. What are you going to tell her? I don't know. I'll think of something. If it's all the same to you, I'll meet you at the welcome sign. Your Gran still kind of wings me out. Wings me out? I don't know well. I don't do well with new people. She moved in like half a year ago. Just meet me at the sign when you're done. Suit yourself. I won't be long. Tell Gran before heading out with Rolo. Ooh, that's a new animation. Okay, that's cool. Like a little notebook to figure out where you need to go. What your tasks are. Adventuring!
Dear reader, forgive me for this interlude. Remember that charm you found in the dandelion patch? There are more of those special charms to discover throughout Beacon Pines. They've been known to reveal themselves to those who are willing. Some of them can be found in this very house.
Oh, I don't remember where they are.
Just some dusty knickknacks.
I remember I had to go outside.
Since Gran had moved in, the house was more peaceful, more orderly, and more covered in flowery fabric.
Yeah, because grandmas love flowers. Don't know why. Can somebody explain that to me? Why do grandmas love flowers?
Stethoscopes. Luka had spent countless hours listening to anything and everything with it. Not for years, though.
Ponder. The way he slides out of the chair. Do it again. That's how I get up. Just slide out. I can't stand up. That's not energy efficient.
She kept a warm house, as if by grandmotherly obligation.
It's dangerous. Nobody's inside the house. Don't light fires unless people are there to watch it.
Luka paused at his parents' bedroom door. He just wasn't ready to go in yet. Gran had commandeered the upstairs closet when she moved in. Some things need shelter from a young boy's mischief, she said.
Hide?
Luka tossed on his favorite old sweater. Even though it was the first day of summer, a chill still hung in the air.
Chill. So we have 4 words already.
Gran's moving in meant that most of Luka's things had been crammed in the corner. Luka was somewhat annoyed by the situation.
Grandma moved into his room. They share a room.
Gran's
Can't take
bed
Mom and
was
Dad's room.
undisturbed. Luka didn't mind that she had a habit of falling asleep in front of the fireplace. It meant that he could read late into the night.
Make sure I didn't miss anything. This room's so cute. Oh, the kitchen. Thought this went outside. The other door goes outside, though.
The only piece of furniture Gran had brought when she moved in was an old hutch.
Just thinking about it, like, my mom is at my grandmother's right now taking care of her. And she showed a picture of her eating dinner at the table. And it's like, wow, that hutch. Just thinking about it. That hutch is, she's had forever. I wonder who will get it when she passes. If anyone will take it. The thing's so old.
A pair of dull scissors,
Mind you, my grandmother's
a broken
fine.
can
She's
opener,
doing very
a
well.
mostly empty bottle of glue, and some loose string.
She's a very stubborn old lady. Junk. Yeah. Her doctor came and visited her today, and they said she's doing really well. So, crisis averted.
An array of prepared meals crowded the refrigerator, each labeled with a day of the week.
Like, if you think about it, like, you think about your house you grew up in, or items that your family has collected, or like hand-me-downs, or not, like, what, it's not hand-me-downs, but what's the other word? It's not relics. Heirlooms, there you go. Like the different heirlooms or things that you have like core memories of.
I am now certain that you are the one I've been waiting for all these years. You'll recall I was a bit coy regarding the use of charms earlier. Excuse me, I tend to have a flair for the dramatic. You are about to encounter your first turning point. There are certain times in this tale when everything hinges on a single word. Step forth, dear reader.
Step. I stepped forth. Now what? Grandma's favorite cast iron pan that she got from her great-great-grandma. Yeah, those types of things.
A sturdy old wheelbarrow. Young Luka would spend hours hiding in the bushes, waiting for a chance to jump out and startle his mother. She always enjoyed humoring him by feigning terror.
Oh, there's Grandma. This also reminds me, like, the art style of a book I read as a child that I still have, that I kept for the kiddo. It's one of my, like, family heirlooms, called The Runaway Bunny. I don't remember who it's by, but it's a very similar, like, art style where there's so much detail in everything, and the whole book was like trying to find where the little bunny is hiding. And that this instance of Grandma in the corner, I forgot she's there, and how well she blends in with the scenery.
A beginner's guide to gardening laid open on the bench.
I think I'd get that book somewhere in the kids' room. A ninja Grandma. Hey, Gran, I'm gonna go hang with Arlo for the day. See you later. Checklist done. Hold up now. Where are you and Rolo headed exactly? Oh, nowhere special.
The less Gran knew, the better for everyone involved.
Ooh, here's the turning point. Heart. Do we ponder, hide, or chill? Let's ponder. We're just gonna go ponder for the day, you know, deep thoughts for young children.
We were just gonna go ponder for the day.
Oh, really? What are you boys going to ponder on such a lovely day exactly?
This was Luka's chance to sell his alibi.
You know, big stuff. Small stuff? Medium? Mostly medium pondering. Well, make sure you don't overburden yourself with a preponderance of pondering. Huh? I'll forget it. Off with you now.
Impressive.
Shoo, child.
You've managed to navigate your first turning point without too much of a mess. That is the power of charms. A single word can change everything. I think it's time to introduce you to the Chronicle.
Chronicle's a tree.
The Chronicle is a record of the decisions you've made. You can see the turning point which has been revealed. At any time, you can use the Chronicle to go back and invoke different charms, creating new branches. Luckily for us, this is the one and only turning point where the charms won't dramatically alter fate. It's the perfect opportunity to experiment with rewriting things.
This is where it gets into that pick your own adventure. So now we can change the word. Let's say we're gonna chill.
We were just gonna go chill for the day.
Just gonna go chill for the day.
Lies are built on truth.
You boys are always in a hurry to do nothing. We stick to what we're good at. We'll make sure you are done chilling in time for supper.
Easy.
So you can see all the different options. Now what happens if I say I'm gonna hide?
We were just gonna go hide for the day.
Hide?
Additionally, when one is trying to hide something, they avoid literally using the word hide.
Yeah, I guess Rolo bet some other kids that we'd go beat them at hide and seek. Aren't you a little old for that? It's not like there's much else to do around here. We'll make sure you boys are done playing your little game in time for supper.
All's well that ends well.
Let's go with that one. Let's go with hide. It's not going to really matter, I think. You and Rolo stay out of trouble. I know. Get into trouble with Rolo. Absolutely. Let's go cause chaos and mayhem. Look how excited he is. Come on. Woo! Dang it, Rolo. Welcome to Beacon Pines.
For a town that saw a few visitors, the welcome was perhaps more grand than necessary.
Boop, boop. Okay, so Rolo went this way. I go this way.
The road leading to Beacon Pines was long and uninspiring, a sort of natural barrier for the impatient.
That's me. I'm impatient. Oh, those are new people. You know the drill. Don't let anyone discover our secret path. So walks away.
Chapter 2.
Oh, this whole page is different.
Welcome to Beacon Pines. For many years, this valley had been a small mining outpost. It wasn't until Sharper Valentine built his fertilizer company that Beacon Pines was established. Over the next 30 years, the town had grown and prospered until the foul harvest and his sudden death.
Oh no.
In the 6 years since, everyone was simply trying to get by.
What's the foul harvest? Who's this dude? Can I talk to you? Hey, Mr. Kerr. Hey there, pal.
Kerr was the CEO of Perennial Harvest Company. He had become a fixture around town over the past few years. After the failing of Valentine fertilizer, the town was hungry to welcome a new source of employment.
Excited for the big festival? Sure. Come on now, when was I your age? When I was your age, there was nothing more exciting than a town festival. The food, the music, the dancing. Sounds pretty alright. You're gosh darn right it is. I'm looking forward to letting off some steam myself. Make sure to invite all your little friends. I couldn't keep Rolo away if I tried. Excellent. Sorry, Luka. I've got to get back to the proverbial grindstone. Our harvest awaits and all that. Oh, now. Left side's a little low. He's a doggy. With a doggy face. Sorry, young Mr. Van Horn. Can't talk now. Very busy with preparations.
Mayor Augustus Valentine was not busy.
Oh, sorry, Gus. How many times do I? It's Mayor Valen.
Flustered, Gus instinctively loosened his tie.
Yeah, I don't think he wants to be mayor. Keep up the good work. Must briefly attend to a concerned citizen. Huh? It's nothing. Keep at it. Alright, what can the mayor of Beacon Pines do for you today? Oh, just saying hi, I guess. Well, good day to you too, young Mr. Van Horn. These two guys were not in the demo. So they're new characters to me. What's this? Look at me, I'm a cool dude. Is that it? I wonder what the purpose of that was. This guy. Hey, Mr. Sinclair.
Mr. Sinclair continued snoring and lifted one eyelid just enough to see who it was, a tactic he often used to avoid undesirable conversation.
Yo-ho, Mr. Sinclair. Ugh, don't you see I'm sleeping, boy? How's the napping today? Crummy as always. Used to have a perfectly nice view from here. Till perennial harvest put that monstrosity of a building in the way. Why don't you just move your chair a bit? Why should I be the one that moves? If it's a showdown they want, I ain't gonna be the one who blinks. But you're sleeping. I guess it's not a full blink unless you don't open your eyes, right? Come on, Andy, grab his wallet. I'm sorry, Iggy, I can't. Do it, or we pound ya. Yep. Yeah, but my mom said, yeah, but. If I had a nickel for every yeah, but, I'd be the freaking king of nickels. Ain't that right, Tish? Yep. Who's this dude? Mr. Van Horn, do you have a moment? It's just Luka. Golly, I'm sorry. It's my first week at Perennial Harvest.
He pulled a pen from the pocket of his sweater vest and began to frantically jot something down on a clipboard.
Wonderful, it won't happen again. If we are going to be on a first name basis, then you can call me Pete. Huh, nice to meet you, Pete. Sorry, what are you writing? Oh, just documenting. Gosh, it's exciting to be a part of something so darn special. You know, it's not just about new fountains and phone booths. We're gonna change the world! And it all starts here in Beacon Pines. Isn't that amazing? Huh? Anyway, I better go. Oh, that reminds me. We'd love to hear your thoughts. My thoughts? You bet. If you're gonna change this town, we need to get every detail right. That sounds intense. Ha ha ha. Changing the world is intense. So what do you say? Could you answer a few questions? Well, I guess if it's quick. Wonderful. Open to answering a few questions. One down, see if it's not that hard it is. What? I read that horribly wrong. Okay, we're going already. Question 2. What is something you love about Beacon Pines? I've never really thought about it before. Perfect. It's the only place I've lived. See, that wasn't so painful.
Stopped scribbling and glanced up from the clipboard.
Was it? I guess not. Huzzah! Our first 3 questions answered in record time. You literally writing down everything? Thank you so much for your time. I need to process these answers. We can save the rest for your thoughts, for later. Okay. Our harvest awaits. Why did you need to ask me all those questions? Rolo's at the treehouse. Let's go. Who's this person? Mission control. Authorized personnel only. Hey, Jetson. Is the line playing any tunes today? No bites this morning, I'm afraid. Come to think of it, I can't remember the last time I reeled one in. But hey, it was never about the catch. This is where I come to think. Yeah, that's what my dad used to do here. That reminds me, if you ever want his chair back, I've taken to standing recently. Keeps me from falling asleep at the reel. If you don't mind, I think it should stay. Not at all. An empty chair makes for a great listener.
Whenever Luka saw his dad's chair by the pond, it reminded him of the days they'd pack up a couple of sandwiches and fish until sundown.
Memory. Look how small he is. Baby Luka.
Luka opened the tackle box and picked the perfect bait.
Tickle or junk? Let's do
Luka
junk.
tied a shoestring to the hook. What fish could resist a nice shoestring?
It looks like a worm, right? That's what shoestrings look like. Give it a good cast now. You have to reel it in a bit faster. I actually have to do it? Okay. I have to get another item.
Luka tied a shoe. What fish could resist?
Let's try it again. That's cool. So the line turns red when it's like pulling. I got a boot to go with my shoestring. Where do you think the other one is? Hard to say. Sometimes things drift away. It's not fair. No, it's not. Well, wherever it is, I hope that other boot at least has a sock to keep it company. Aww. Can I do it again? What if I do
Luka
tickle?
gently baited a feather onto the hook. Good for skimming the surface.
Now, I don't know if you can only use a word once in an area. So I don't know if I'm going to miss out on using this somewhere else in the story. Damn it. Maybe we'll get the other boot. A ducky! Oh, I'll be switched. It's your old rubber ducky. You were just a little drooling ball of fur when you lost that. Cried for days. I told you it turned up. How many times can I do
Luka
this?
tied a shoestring. What fish could resist a nice shoestring?
How many times can I fish for? It looks like there's a lot of room on that blanket there. Maybe there's a lot of stuff in this pond. Oh, nope, same boot. Okay, here we go. What do I do now? I don't know if I should talk to him again. Okay, I can't.
The boys had a good thing going. As long as they kept old Jeff happy, they had an endless source of precious materials to add to the treehouse.
Who's Jeff? Go back
On
down.
certain nights, when the clouds were just right, the boys could tune into strange patterns of static. Rolo thinks it's aliens. He always thinks it's aliens.
Of course he does. Make sure I didn't miss anything out here. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Okay, so I think that's... The junk pile's the only thing. Okay, let's go back up.
After Luka's father had passed, Rolo became obsessed with them building their own Hank atomic star scraper. It was some time before Luka realized it was Rolo's way of keeping him occupied.
Oh, what a good friend. Just chilling, relaxing on this beanbag of mismatched patterns. Must have made it themselves with all the junk that they have.
Luka's winter coat decommissioned for the summer. With the cold holding out longer than usual, he reconsidered its usefulness.
Also, today's the first day of fall. You guys didn't realize that? Today's the official first day of fall. Oh, what's the top secret plan to start our summer? So, you know the abandoned warehouse by my place? The old Valentine building? Yeah, well, it isn't abandoned. What makes you think that? Get this. Last night, it was glowing. Glowing? Are you sure? Kinda. That place has been empty since the fowl harvest. Yeah? Who would even want to poke around that place? We would, Rolo. We would. Wait. It's just a busted old warehouse. I just meant we could do some research at the library. You want to actually go to the warehouse? What do you expect to find? Answers. My mom's out there somewhere. And it seems like everyone wants to pretend that she's gone for good. You don't have to come, Rolo, if you don't want to. Thank you. Luka, remember that time I sort of accidentally burned down the chicken coop? And you jumped in and said it was your fault before my pa throttled me? This is a flaming chicken coop sort of deal. I've got your back. Thanks, Rolo. Now that I think about it, poking around a decrepit fertilized warehouse is exactly how I want to spend the first day of summer. Let's go! Let's make sure there's nothing else. Oh, patio.
Luka looked up at the satellite dish. Rolo nearly killed himself putting that up into the tree.
Ooh, cool.
While it didn't turn the radio into an interstellar communicator, as he'd hoped, it did at least boost the signal enough to overhear truckers one town over.
I can't jump down from here. Feel like there should be a rope. So I can just slide down. Okay, so where are we going? Oh, there's Rolo. I'm just catching my breath a bit. Go on, I'll catch up. Okay. Town Hall. What does this sign say? Last Chance Diner. Hey, Miss Nelson. Morning, Luka. Any big plans for the summer? Not really. Heard anything about the old fertilizer warehouse? Any strange happenings? Can't say I have. Either way, a dusty old warehouse is no place for a young boy. You be safe now.
Miss Hatch could often be found near the fountain, too absorbed in a book to be distracted.
The two wandered down the wooded path, unaware of the danger ahead. Oh, this is getting good. She's reading some kind of mystery. Is that foreshadowing? Luka, just the fellow I was looking for. Hey, Roxy, what's up?
Right. Rendezvous with Roxy. This is an important turning point.
Ooh.
The first time where your charms will change the course of fate. And currently, we only have one suitable charm at our disposal. Have no fear, we can always return later using the Chronicle once we find more charms. Well, now I'm just rambling. Where were we?
Have you seen my blockhead brother today? He skipped out before breakfast. Well, not really, no. Can't say I have. Can't say or won't say. Roxy, would I lie to you? Luka, wait up! I almost forgot to tell you. Roxy might be lurking around here. This is one of her favorite places to stand around and be useless. Rolo. So we need to make sure she doesn't spot us. Rolo. Why are you doing that turning thing with your body? What? You're not scared, are you? She's harmless. And a chump. And she's right around that corner, isn't she? Well, we got into trouble. Don't mind me, you're just here lurking uselessly. Oh, hey sis. Nice weather we're having, huh? I couldn't help but notice you snuck out this morning before breakfast. Wasn't hungry. Also, couldn't help but notice your morning chores were left unchored. Roxy, I'm gonna level with you. I'm sick and tired of digging up carrots. Well, we all gotta pick up the slack since the fowl harvest. Almost every carrot I dig up is rotten, and the rest look like they were hit with Hank Tomic's Shrinkle Ray. All the more reason to keep on digging. There's gotta be more to life than puny carrots. Look, Roxy. Luka and I have places to be, so if you don't mind... Oh, I do mind. I'm not going to catch hell again because of you. So either you march yourself home and harvest those carrots, or I haul you home myself.
Rolo froze as Roxy took a step toward him, cracking her knuckles.
Oh no, she means business.
Luka knew he had one chance to save his friend from being dragged home.
In the past, he found the best way to deal with an enraged Roxy was to be a little chill.
In the past, he found the best way to deal with an enraged Roxy was to be a little chill.
Come on, Roxy. It's the first day of summer. The sun's shining and we just want to take it easy. Let's leave tomorrow's problems for tomorrow. That's great and all, but Rolo's problems have a way of becoming my problems. And Pa always says tomorrow's work is best left for yesterday. March, you big oaf. Ah, rats. I expect a full report about the Valentine place. A full report! Investigate it alone. So, Fitz, what are you up to this lovely day? Little Luka's got some game? Nope. Cool. Okay, maybe not. Sharper Valentine founder of Beacon Pines. Never estimate what a great man can do given time.
A bit much, if you ask.
Ooh, indulgent. I'm gonna see if I can go up these stairs back here. And maybe go into the town hall. Piper. Oh, hey, Luka, what's up? You know it's summer break, right? Of course. And it's like the morning. Correct. And you're studying? Like they say, the early bird gets the proper education required for a successful and fulfilling career later in life. Okay, so she's the overachiever. Teenagers. Hey, Zariel. Hiya, Luka. Could you please tell this lazy butt to help out in the cafe? Lumi, Zariel would like you. Luka, let me give you a little gem of advice. If you ever do what you don't love, then you'll never work a day in your life. Wow. You really setting the kid up for success. So these are like the teenagers of the town, I guess. She must be the same age as Luka. Maybe the same grade. So if he's 12, then he would be 7th grade, middle school. Can't go in there. So you can go this way, that way, or down. Let's try going down. Ooh. History Museum, Buds and Bulk. No touching. I'm going to touch it. He doesn't even touch it, he whacks it. That's funny. Hey, Griffin. How's the ice cream gig going? Not great. It's still pretty cold out. And I'm in the business of selling cold. I'm sure things will warm up soon. Mr. Tolliver's not at his grocery stand. He's prepping for the festival, I guess. Gotcha. You gotta try and find words. That's what we're doing. Hello there, psychedelic kitten. How you doing? Welcome in. I'm gonna end up losing my voice by the end of today. So much reading. I hope you're having a good Thursday and had a good week. Hey, Bert. Hi, Luka. I'm doing some fact-checking for the town history exhibit. Look, kid, I'm just here to put up the lights. But did you know when the town was founded there were only 7 citizens? And they all worked for a mining company. And there was only one dirt road leading to town. And there still is only one road leading to town. All right. Yeah, your voice is going to be toast. I can already feel it. It's all good. It's all good for entertainment, yo. Especially if I keep doing random voices. Oh, I should talk to Mr. Wilder. Before heading out, he might know something about the warehouse. Are you Wilder?
Holden Wilder ran the local paper of record, the Beacon.
Hey, Mr. Wilder. Morning, Luka. What's the day have in store for you? I was wondering if you heard any news about... News? The Beacon knows the news it needs knowing. Any news about the old fertilizer warehouse? Nope. Oh. Rolo thought he saw some lights there last night. Rolo ought to be careful poking around that part of town. The winds of change are blowing, and change is a dangerous animal. So we have 6 words now. I wonder if any one of these words was the second option for Rolo. Can I use another word? Nope, still only one.
In the past, he found the best way to deal with an enraged Roxy was to be a little chill.
The characters are cute. They are. They're super adorable. So I'm going to speed through this because we already did that one. And I don't think there's a skip option. Oh, I can just go back. Okay. Nope, that's not it. So I gotta investigate by myself. There's gotta be another word I can find that I can use to get Rolo to come with me. If I remember right, there was in the demo. There's so many more areas to explore. Like, they really fleshed out the town. Hey, Dawn. Sorry to wake ya. Yawn. No problem. It comes with the job.
Dawn had dreams of becoming a big-time reporter. At night, she searched for the story that could be her big break. By day, she hawked papers at the newsstand.
What's up? Rolo said he saw something strange going on at the warehouse. You know anything about that? You might say I've heard some things. I'm working on a story about it right now. So what's going on? Can't say quite yet. I still need to follow up on a few leads. Keep me in the loop, okay? Sure thing. Things seem to be quiet in town today. Yep, everyone's prepping for the festival. Should be back to normal tomorrow. Catch you then. Oh, and Luka, I'm really sorry I haven't been able to find anything about your mom yet. I'm just grateful that you tried. I'm still keeping my ears up. So she definitely fits the role of a news reporter. She's got them big old bat ears. She can hear everything. Guess Mrs. Fratelli is getting ready for the festival. Nothing else over here. Yeah, all the character designs are super adorable. Like, I want a plushie of Rolo. Who are you? Hey, Solomon. Apologies, no time for chit-chat. Okay, goodbye, Solomon.
Jeff's hardware closed down about a year ago. The effects of the foul harvest stretched wide. When there are no crops in the field, tractors don't need fixing.
Looks like the library hasn't opened yet. I'll check back later. Deals. Nuncreed's drugstore? Luka, my boy, hold up a tick. Oh, hey, Mr. Nuncreed. I was just on my way to... I just sold the last jar of your grandmother's favorite preserves. I read that horrible. Can't stock the shelves fast enough, turns out. Hey, that's great. But I'm actually... I guess Juniper will just have to swing by with more of her lovely jam. Uh-huh. Well, don't let this old man slow you down. You just remind her that she still owes me that dance.
A promise Gran regretted the second it was made.
Will do. She's a fine woman, that Juniper. Yeah, she's pretty cool, I guess. A real fine woman. Gotta go. Sweeter than any jam on earth. He's got a thing for grandma. Excuse me? He's an old dog, and he's got a thing for an old deer, okay? He just wants a reason to go on a date with his grandma.
The phone booth was brand new, part of Perennial Harvest's Beacon Pines Reborn initiative.
Dog trying to bury a bone.
It didn't see much use.
Sure. That's funny. Hello, Bunny. Are you Bunny? Are you Bun Bun? Hey, Luka. Hey, Joey. Are you Kangaroo? Who's the bug hunt? How's the bug hunt going? Not great. Bugs have been shy this week. Bugs get shy? Oh, sure. Bugs aren't that different from people. Sometimes they just want to be left alone. If you're going into Weepwood, just be careful where you step. No bug crunching. Got it. I didn't get to see your character model. Are you a Bun Bun or are you a kangaroo? You have a tail of some kind.
Luka peeked up at the beehive. It appeared to be deserted.
Kick it. Kick the beehive. Ooh, what's this?
After the foul harvest destroyed their wealth and reputation, the Valentines shuttered off their estate from the rest of town.
But the mayor is a Valentine. So does he live there? Does he live somewhere else? Maybe he lives in a guest house?
The Valentine mansion loomed over every other building in town, both figuratively and literally.
So something bad happened with the Valentines and their fertilizer company. I wonder if they were like illegally dumping or an explosion maybe. This area is super pretty. Can I sit in the chair? Nope. Okay, so we gotta go through here.
The path led into a small hollow at the edge of Weepwood.
Okay, no turning back now. Caution, electrified fence. Is that sign
The
new?
fence thrummed with a gentle electric buzz.
Okay, so what would Rolo do if he was
Luka
here?
often asked himself what Rolo would do, so that he could rule out that option.
I'm definitely not touching that thing. Touch it. Oh. What did I just do? I threw a mushroom. Oh, there
As
you go.
sparks flew from the fence, the light atop that section shut off. 2 bulbs remained.
Okay, so we gotta throw stuff at it. That's
One
2.
more to go.
Which section is it? Is it this one? Yeah.
The fence's buzzing gave way to silence.
Okay, moment of truth.
Every kid in town knew the old Valentine fertilizer building. Long abandoned, the warehouse once served as the industrial heart of Beacon Pines. Now, it stood only as a reminder of things left behind. The dormant building showed strange signs of life.
Okay, so Rolo wasn't exaggerating for once. What's going on
There's
here?
only one way to find out.
Go inside the spooky building.
The water looked almost diseased. It flowed slowly into the woods.
Look at the trees. The trees are different. Wow, that smells awful. Too bad Rolo's not here. He'd have no problem poking around in there. Okay, can't go any further back there. Can't go that way. I want to see if I missed anything over here on this side. Property of Valentine Fertilizer Company. Looks old. Okay, there's nothing else over here. Oh, wait, what was that?
The hose emitted a subtle sound. It was actively draining some kind of liquid.
And I walked through it. Locked.
Luka thought he heard faint sounds coming from the other side of the door. He pressed his ear against the cold metal to hear better.
A zipper? Footsteps?
The sound of footsteps grew louder.
Hello? Oh no! Shit! Literal shit!
The heavy steel door knocked Luka to the ground. Disoriented, he looked up to see an imposing figure silhouetted in a green glow. It lunged toward him. He tried to scramble away, but felt a gloved hand latch onto his ankle. Luka watched his fingernails leave trails in the dirt as the hand slowly dragged him back through the door, into the lab, into the green light.
This is a story about change. Aw, I was gonna say shit.
This is a story about change.
Poor Luka.
It was far from the sort
It's
of
not
change
just that.
Luka imagined for himself.
At the beginning of the game, if you weren't here at the beginning, it starts off right away that you can find out Luka's dad disappeared when he was 6 years, or died when he was 6 years old. He's 12 now, and his mom disappeared, so he's living with his grandma, and he's trying to figure out where his mom is.
But change is, after all, a dangerous animal. The end?
The
I
end?
probably
Question mark?
should have warned you about this. There are many paths that our story can take. Most will end in tragedy. But don't let that discourage you. We will find the ending that this story deserves. I just know it.
Didn't see the beginning. Yeah, so if you watch the VOD later, you go back and you can see the beginning of it. Or you can play it yourself. It's available on Xbox Gamepass, Switch, and Steam PC.
From here on out, a charm will have a check mark when it's been used to its full potential at a given turning point. Now, let's try something different.